Welcome to the Serious Shift blogcast. We have only one question. What does Serious Shift mean to you? To answer that and much more, here's your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis, and welcome back to the Serious Shift blogcast, episode number 119. Delighted to have you with me today, wherever you are in Blogland. I hope you're well. I'm excited about this blog. I think you can tell. Here's my question. My question is, how do you tackle your problems, big problems? This COVID-19 event and the effect it's having on your business. How do you solve it? Okay, there's three ways to solve it. You can lean into it and tackle this thing. You can lean away from it a little bit and hope it passes, or you can run away from it and avoid it forever. So we're going to dig into that in a second. I want you to know the inspiration for this blog. The inspiration for this blog is a conversation I had with my beautiful and necessary friend, Andy, who I love. Andy and I have known each other for 20 years. Andy and I walk our dogs together every night at 7 p.m. Eastern and on weekends, okay? I love him. And he says to me the other day, he goes, you know, Danny, I don't want to tell you how to do your job. I know you're really good at it, etc. But you've been working really hard. And he's my friend, so he's just cautioning me on burnout. Like, I'm observing what you're doing, and from my seat, it looks like you're working really, really hard. So I went on to explain to my friend Andy that while I appreciate it, and I truly do, I said the urgency behind my work, while the deadline as to when I'm going to be in a lot of trouble is considerably in the distance, the urgency is nevertheless here. Because, of course, if I'm going to put a push on or urgency on, I want it at the start of the race, not the end of the race. You see what I'm saying? So I said this little line to Andy. I said, the longer I wait to tackle this problem, the more I become like everybody else. And everybody else is waiting for somebody to solve their problem, and they're all going to lose and get crushed. And I will not be one of those people. So this is how you tackle problems. There's three ways. Here's the first way, and it's the right way. You lean into the problem. That sounds so easy, but most people instinctively lean away from problems. So I'm telling you, get in there. Sit with it. Get intimate and familiar with it, okay? Try different things. Breathe it in, okay? Even accept that certain approaches may not work and you're going to have to try another. That's absolutely fine. I'm not saying that you bully the problem, okay, or attack it. I mean, you accept the problem for what it is, okay? Once you start looking forward to dealing with the problem, you're no longer afraid of the problem. You're intrigued by the problem. The problem becomes a puzzle, and you know the solution is there. It might be complicated, but with enough time you can fix it. Then you know you're leaning into your problem. You're no longer afraid of it. You're intrigued by it. Lean into your problem. Here's the second option. Oh, I lean away. Okay, well, this doesn't take much to talk about. That's the wrong thing to do. That's ignoring your problem, believing somehow that it's going to pass you by. It will not. Okay, no, it's not going to. It'll just become worse. The third one is to run away from the problem. It's just so big and so nasty and so gross. The only thing you can do is just quit. So curiously, I'm a big fan of number 1 and number 3. Either sit with it, lean into it, tackle it, get comfortable with it, don't be afraid of it, understand it completely, and push and push and push and work, or decide, no, this can't be solved, and get the hell out before you spend too much time, wasted resources. It's that second one that kills everybody. Take a look at your own behavior right now. Are you leaning into fixing this problem? Are you leaning in to find ways to matter to your clients? Are you leaning into this? Adjusting, measuring, learning as you go? Have you quit already? Did you quit? Oh no, that business is done. Quit, called my lawyers, bundling it all up, starting something else, that's fine too. Or the worst possible one. Tell me, my friends, you're not laying low, watching headlines, waiting for someone or something else to solve this problem. It never, ever does. Lean in, everybody. That's how you solve a problem. As always, thank you so very much for taking the time to be with me this morning and spreading the word of this blog with your friends. It means a lot. Wherever you are, keep being well, keep being kind. See you again in a couple of days. Cheers.
We hope you enjoyed the Serious Shift blogcast. We would love any suggestions, feedback on topics, ideas, or challenges that may have you feeling stuck. Also, please leave a 5-star review wherever you are enjoying this content. It helps Dennis out tremendously. On behalf of Dennis and the team, see you next episode.